The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
Didn't need no welfare states.
Everybody pulled his weight.
G-R-O-S now red great. Knows what I did.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, it's Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. It's May 19th, episode 1913. 6 days until Memorial Day. And it's Spring Fling Week, of course. Brian will be really busy this week. Schools are out next week. Don't forget that. And it's Taco Tuesday. By the way, the 28th and 29th are county half days. So don't forget that. And we're also fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee. With over 20,000 drink combinations, you'll never run out of options at 7 Brew. They're bringing the energy to Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne every single day.
Every day?
Every
Wow.
every single day.
What about every other day?
No, it's just single.
Oh.
They don't get married, just single.
Is it a solitary day? Every single
I
solitary
don't know.
day?
You're the captain of 7 Brew. Why don't you go over and ask
Well,
him?
he goes every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Does he use a coupon every day? I bet he does. I bet he's got a stockpile of them or something somewhere.
I do have a stockpile, but I don't use them.
Whatever you say. It's Taco Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Who cares?
Wow.
You know, I'm going to have to file a complaint with the FCC because you're being biased toward your hour and making my hour.
The FCC
mean,
does not care about this show.
You have no authority to act the way you're acting during this hour.
Says who?
I'll stifle your mic, I guess. I don't know.
What does that mean?
Pull the cord out.
Oh, okay.
Good luck finding it.
Oh, I won't. I'll just start pulling, man. It won't matter.
But what if you pull your own mic?
I guess we won't be on the air. I won't have to come in.
What do you mean like this?
He turned your mic off. You're just mouthing stuff. It's back on.
Okay.
Tricked you.
He has lost it.
We teased something yesterday.
What? Oh, yeah, but we're not doing it yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay,
We'll
just hold off.
Okay.
He's
okay.
saving
We're
that
gonna
for
hold
another
off.
segment.
I'm
He
just
is
so
the
ex-
captain of this ship,
I'm just
Dalton.
so excited.
But I did want to mention that Lena today is 1 year and 3 days old.
That's true.
That would be one year and 72 hours, something like that.
That is true.
How many minutes?
I don't know. You're the grandfather. You should know. You're Pop. Hey, I got something. I bought something at the store the other day, fellas.
Lemon pop.
No, it's about my dog.
Oh.
About Chipper. And he has terrible breath. So I don't want to take him to the vet and have him brush his teeth because
It's expensive.
it's
Who has
expensive.
that kind of money?
They put him to sleep and all this stuff, and then it comes right back. So I bought fresh breath water. You pour it, you take it.
You should have known he's already done this with his dogs.
It doesn't work.
Ladybug turned her nose up at the water. She wouldn't drink it.
Oh, well.
Well, she's a little
Chipper's-
princess.
Chipper's drinking it. So
And her breath is bad.
Yeah, it is.
I'm hoping that'll work. I've only tried it. The first was this morning. No, yesterday morning. So I'm going to wait. It says it takes 10 to 15 days and you'll start seeing some, or sooner.
I think smaller dogs get bad breath worse because their mouths are smaller, and so they just got all that like bacteria
Yeah.
in there. That's my theory.
He
I don't know
won't
what
let
the
me
actual
take
reason.
a wipe, and I tried those. He won't let me mess with his mouth like
See,
that.
we've got and we don't do it often. Just every now and then, when his breath starts to get a little bad, we've got like it slips on your finger, and it's a toothbrush. We're just getting there and brush the dog's teeth with our
Now,
fingers.
Brian, I will say they said don't pour too much too soon, or it'll mess up their tummy. So I had 3 cups of water, and I put a teaspoon in. So I'm starting out real light.
Apparently, if you're going to do the whole dog teeth brushing thing, you better start early
Yeah.
when they're puppies. Otherwise, it's not going to happen because when they get older,
Yeah, I'm
they're
more
not gonna let you
concerned
do
about.
it.
I'm more concerned about his breath than I am about his teeth. I'm sorry, he loses his teeth. That's okay. But I mean, I'm just trying to see if that it's supposed to help his gums and all
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So I don't know.
Did you do the greenies?
I tried
little,
those. Yeah.
Did you not like them?
He liked them, but it didn't.
didn't help?
It didn't help.
our vet suggested this powder. It almost looks like it's a green
Right.
powder
I
stuff.
saw it too. I'm going to try it next.
Plaque off. It's supposed to help with plaque. So,
does it work?
Not necessarily, but I've been using it for Skeeter especially, and his is not bad, and his teeth doesn't but I mean, he's just 2. So.
Yeah. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted
Thanks,
and updated.
appreciate it.
It's 6:17. It's time to take that first look at the weather on the crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, better chance for showers and storms, especially after midnight. And lows drop to 67. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
The death of a loved one, probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and I'm sitting here with my grandson Jack, and I never will forget, the first meal he ever had that wasn't a kid's menu item was the
baby back ribs.
That's right, and I couldn't believe it, but I was so proud that he ate ribs and loved them.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Don't forget about our Monday through Friday lunch specials. They're only $6.99. Slide by and you can even pick them up to go.
You know, some of my favorite childhood memories didn't happen in a classroom or on a ball field. They happened at 4-H camp. I grew up going every single year. Eventually, came back as a counselor. Years later, I watched my own kids pack their trunks for that same adventure. And I'm already looking forward to the day my granddaughter is old enough to head to Camp Ridley. From June 8th through 12th, your 4th through 6th graders can experience that same magic. We're talking zip lines, the giant water slide, archery, and creek stomping. It's a chance for them to unplug from the screens, make lifelong friends, and grow in a way only outdoors can provide. Registration is officially open through the Rutherford County Extension website. Fees cover everything: transportation, meals, air-conditioned cabins. If you have questions, call your local 4-H agent at 615-898-7710. Give your kids the summer they'll talk about for years. Trust me, it's a trip they'll never forget.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The San Antonio Spurs, in double overtime, took Game 1 of the West Finals at Oklahoma City, 122-115. Victor Wembanyama finished with 41 points and 24 rebounds. Alex Caruso of OKC scored 31 points off the bench. The East Finals start Tuesday with Cleveland at New York. The Pelicans' new head coach is Jamal Mosley, who was just fired by Orlando after 5 years there. In the NHL playoffs, to end the second round, Montreal won a Game 7 in overtime at Buffalo, 3-2, eliminating the Sabres after the Canadiens blew an early 2-0 lead. The East Final will start in Raleigh on Thursday. Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett did not attend the start of OTAs. He wants a pay raise. The Padres moved into first in the NL West, beating the Dodgers 1-0 on a first-inning homer. The Angels, on a 2-run homer in the ninth, beat the A's 2-1.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. It's powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, who reminds us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com so you never miss an important update on billing or local outages. Welcome back to the crew. It's Taco Tuesday. We'll be talking about food here in just a moment. Brian, you did something really...
He did the ooh sound effect, so I was just finishing it.
You did something really nice the other day. The All Sports trophies were presented to middle schools, and I got most of the information off of WGNSradio.com, which I must say, by the way, while I'm throwing out compliments, the website looks fabulous. It's easy to read, easy to find. You can just, go to anything, scroll. I mean, it's great.
Appreciate that, John.
Now to you and the All Sports trophies.
So Stewart's Creek Middle won the girls' trophy. I think it's like the third time that they have won it. This is the 20th year that we've done that in partnership with Winners Trophies. And Oakland Middle School continues their recent run. They won the boys' trophy, finished second in girls, and won the overall trophy. So Oakland has had a fine stretch. And the first 10 years, Siegel Middle School dominated it.
Yeah.
And then since then, they've won several times since then. Siegel Middle has the most awards out of all the 20 years.
I remember when Siegel Middle would win, he'd drive me to school those days, but the rest of the time I had to ride the bus. But he'd drive me to school.
That's the only memory you have of it.
He would go deliver the trophy.
John Mitchell is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for all he does to support the community. John's going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Let's talk about our friends over at SRM Concrete.
Yes, they are locally grown. We, of course, know that. They're from here, but they're also nationally known. But even because of that, their heart is still right here with the neighbors who go the extra mile for Rutherford County. Tell us who should be our next featured guest, next featured neighbor, by texting neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visiting WGNSradio.com/good neighbor.
You get it, neighbor? There's a lot of neighbors in there, right? So neighbor, good neighbor, neighbor, good neighbor. 615-893-1450.
My head hurts. My brain is melting.
Birthdays and anniversaries, we'll take those two this morning on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. 615-893-1450. We'll announce everybody's name at 8 o'clock, so get them in by 7:30, y'all.
Well, yesterday you had 4 seconds.
Today I have 40.
So you got like an eternity now.
Well, today is National Devil's Food Cake Day.
Oh.
May 19th, 2026.
How can you not like Devil's Food Cake?
I don't like the chocolate. It's too dark chocolate. Yuck.
It's just chocolate. It's regular chocolate.
Not all the time. Sometimes Devil Food Cake.
Well, I'll be glad
weird.
when it's Peanut Butter and Apple Day then.
That's coming up.
When is Lifesaver Day?
Every day.
Lifesaver. Okay, back to the show. We'll be back with more. It's 24 minutes after 6 o'clock. Good morning. Get up out of bed. It's time to go to work.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the environment.
I just really like it. Of course, I'm in an apartment and I can come and go and do kind of what I want to.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
My husband felt much better when he passed away that I was taken care of here. We got married in 58 and in 60 he went in Air Force.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
I just had my cataract surgery.
McCabe Vision Center.
My astigmatism was corrected, my farsightedness, my nearsightedness, every single thing has been corrected.
McCabe Vision Center.
Give yourself the gift of sight. And I can drive at nighttime. I can see everything. I mean, crystal clear. Anyway, thank you.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. NFL owners are expected to vote Tuesday on the site of the 2030 Super Bowl, according to ESPN. Nashville is among the cities hoping to land the game, which would mark the first Super Bowl in Music City. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell visited Nashville last November for the topping out ceremony at the new Nissan Stadium. Governor Bill Lee has backed the bid, citing Nashville's tourism industry and experience hosting major events. Lane closures on state routes in Tennessee will be paused for Memorial Day weekend, allowing drivers to travel through the region more easily. All construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes will be paused by the Tennessee Department of Transportation from noon on Friday through 6 a.m. on Tuesday, May 26th. TDOT notes that while lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on site for some long-term lane closure construction projects.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad,
We learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The Knox County Commission on Monday honored the life and legacy of former television meteorologist Matt Hinken with a unanimous resolution recognizing his impact on East Tennessee. During the meeting, longtime colleague Don Dare spoke about Hinken's career, family, and dedication to the community. Hinken worked at Channel 6 for more than 30 years before retiring in 2021 after battling Parkinson's disease. He died in March at the age of 62. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
In regard to Lifesavers Day, no, it's not Lifesaver Day.
There is no. I looked it up. There is no Lifesaver
I got a
Day.
nice one. Is this cherry? Is this the official flavor? Is this what this is? Cherry?
I can't see.
It's the red one.
Red, yeah, cherry. You know, they have some exotic fruit ones. I saw at Walmart the other day. You know, it's like
pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Pineapple's not an exotic fruit.
That whole bag you gave me, it fell out in the floor the other night.
Oh no!
I had to sweep it up, keep the dog out of it, keep from getting eating Lifesavers. I thought he might start wearing a hula skirt or something, you know, with so many pineapples. Anyway,
Well, it is the fruit of summer.
yeah, well, that's true. That's true. How could we forget that? We were talking, and you kind of did a little research, Dalton, on
Yes, I've got an article from Music Row.
Ooh. And in regard to
Chevrolet collabing with artist Brooke Lee to reimagine See the USA in Your Chevrolet for a new ad campaign.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. On a highway or a road along levee. Performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a date today to see the USA and see it in your Chevrolet.
you know, I'd never heard all the words.
How did they get her up on that mountain?
I don't know. I can hear the wind blowing.
And she's up on top of a peak, and there's a truck on stilts, and it's weird.
They have that
Brian,
truck
play the old one by Dinah Shore. That was there. You go.
USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
That is from 1950, 1950s, I guess, the Dinah Shore one. Chevrolet, you know, they used to have variety shows, and they would sponsor the show.
Well, that song originally debuted in the Dinah Shore show, and in the original debut, they airlifted a Chevy Impala atop a 1,400-foot Castleton Tower rock to create TV and print ads.
Well, they use this
And
with the
so
truck.
that's the same rock, and they just brought the truck up there.
But they put a truck, not the Impala. 'Cause they don't
75
make it
years
anymore.
After the original track was recorded, that's when this ad campaign rolled out. And it's in honor of the America's 250th anniversary celebration. They're doing several different campaigns. They're revitalizing several different old Chevy campaigns. Brooke Lee is doing several of them. And she did this one.
That's good stuff. You know, it brings back memories. We used to have an Impala. We bought a lot of Chevrolets and Plymouths. We didn't buy many Fords, but for some reason. But do you remember your first car that you ever had?
My first was the Bondo buggy, we called it. It was an old Toyota. It was the little bitty Toyota pickup truck back in the day.
Sweet.
It was
I
the
want
90s.
one of those. I want one of those so bad.
It
I
was,
keep seeing them pop up on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm like, man, I'd love to get me a little T100.
It was it wasn't even a T100. It was before that. It was an 80s truck. I don't know what, it was just a little Toyota pickup truck.
They called them the Toyota pickup, and then in the 90s they moved to calling them the T100. Then they moved to T800. And then something
my
happened
first
from
one
there.
was the 1964 Rambler. And it was a four-door, but it was a sporty sedan like. Gosh, I love that truck. But the wipers worked on as you pumped the gas. They wouldn't work if if you weren't running.
Okay.
And so in storms, it got pretty bad if you had to slow down, and it was only going like once every
That's funny.
10 seconds. And the funny thing, I got the car because I was going to share it with my oldest sister. She was late bloomer about driving, and I never gave it back to her. I mean, once they gave it to me, I just kept it, and they finally got her another
my
one.
brother Mickey's Mustang stayed in the yard for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
And it didn't run, and so Dad traded that old Mustang for this pickup truck, and it was gray. It was the primer. It hadn't been painted because they had to do a lot of repair on it from dents and stuff. And my brother
looked pretty good.
Well, my brother Timmy painted it for me after, because it had the gray primer. He painted it for me, and it was hunter green, very speckledy.
So this was right at high school then.
I was 16. Well,
Yeah.
it was.
I don't remember that vehicle you had. I don't remember that. But
No, it was when I was in high school because actually we got it when I was 15, and I learned to drive because it was a 5-speed. I learned to drive in my dad's
me
field.
too.
I would drive it in the field, and that's how I learned to drive it.
You liked it, didn't you?
I did like it.
Yeah.
Wish I had it
What's
now.
What's your first one?
2002 Ford Explorer Sport Track. That was it.
Red?
Yeah, that red one.
I remember that
That
one,
red
yeah.
truck. That was the truck. It's not a truck, but
it was a truck.
Yeah, whatever.
It was a pretty cool car, though.
They look a little silly, but it drove really good. I liked driving it a lot.
It also was Bobby's first vehicle.
And Bobby ripped the front bumper off of it.
There was nothing left for anybody else.
The front bumper, by the end of the time Bobby had that car, the front bumper was held on with hinges, door hinges, like cabinet hinges. We're holding that front bumper onto the car.
Never, ever, ever, this is a parent tip, never, ever, ever give your child a brand new car.
No.
Make sure it's an old beater. Let them wreck it, get kicked off of insurance, and then they can get their own car.
All right, some pretty interesting stuff there. And we went from that to our favorite car, or our first car. Don't know it's our favorite. Maybe sometime we'll talk about our favorite car we've ever had up to this point. More to come on the Wake Up Crew here. Stay with us.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, better chance for showers and storms, especially after midnight. And lows drop to 67. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Good morning. Watching that traffic volume increase quite a bit now. Right on schedule for this time of the morning westbound on 24, coming right out of Murfreesboro, Rutherford County into Davidson County up through Antioch on 24 westbound. It's already a little bit heavy at times. 65 south here at Trinity Lane. We've seen radar coming down I-40 through the Mount Juliet area a little bit earlier. Be careful headed over into Hermitage. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Having transmission problems, come to AMCO on Gallatin Pike. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and Americare Pest Control.
Here's Tom Sweat with Americare Services Incorporated.
Americare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. Americare Services Incorporated.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
This is the Memorial Day weekend, and the Healing Field Flags of Remembrance will be all this weekend. Saturday through Monday, in the field next to First United Methodist Church. That's at 265 West Thompson Lane, right across from the Tennessee Miller Coliseum. The healing field is especially important this year since this is America 250. It's open 8 a.m. until dusk, Saturday through Memorial Day, and the admission is free. Memorial Day is this weekend. Don't forget, the Rutherford County Farmers Market is every Tuesday and Friday morning from 7 until noon over at the Lane Agri Park. And the Main Street Market around the Rutherford County Courthouse is Saturday from 8 until noon. At the same time in Smyrna, there's a farmers market at the Smyrna Depot. Well, the Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Phone 800 Red Cross and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers, inviting you to come shop with us. And if you haven't noticed, gold and silver has gone through the roof this year. To save you money, bring in your gold and silver from home so we can use that to make your special piece. Or we can trade it in. Trust. It's very important in this business. Bell Jewelers has been the store that people trust since 1879. Come see us at Bell Jewelers. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
When it comes to your child's health, you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt, for every boo-boo, every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
This is Peter Demas, and our family is inviting your family to come eat with us at Demas's restaurant. We're trying to give them a place where they can eat with their family that's not fast food. We want to create an atmosphere where we can sit down and just have a good old-fashioned family dinner. But unfortunately now, most people can't do it at home. So, two people are working, the kids' activities, and so what we're doing is we provide that and we make it affordable. Come eat with us at Demas's restaurant on Northwest Broad Street.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Tuesday morning, May 19th, here on the Wake Up Crew, and we're just enjoying Lifesavers this morning.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to get me another one in a minute. As soon as we take a break, if he goes to the bathroom or something, I'll grab another one out of the bag.
I can sneak you one, don't worry about it.
Okay, no problem. And 2 days of dad jokes, or 1 day of dad jokes. It was a 2.5 yesterday, and we are ready for a rebound, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Here today.
Pirate walks into a bar wearing a paper towel on his head. The bartender says, "What's with the paper towel?" The pirate replies, "Arr, there's a bounty on my head."
I like that one. That's pretty good. I'm going to give that a 5, I think.
Are you really?
That was really good. That
I
really
was saying
me.
4, but I'll go with it just to show.
Me.
Yeah, 5. There you go. Way to come back. When you
surprise.
Really, when you find out, you just stick to the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Those are usually the best ones.
Yeah, somebody going into a bar.
Well,
That's a good way to start.
Well, you kind of
Tuesday morning.
It's a funny setup for a joke.
You kind of went into a little different realm yesterday, I think.
Well, that one's kind of different, too, for me.
And it's kind of difficult for him to understand those.
Well, I got to keep it simple.
Oh, yeah. Like you gave him so much better of a score yesterday.
This is a TVA Minute. In partnership with the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation and local power providers, the Tennessee Valley Authority has opened 46 science, technology, engineering, and math learning centers across the region. The partnership focuses on public schools and community-based youth organizations particularly in underserved and rural communities. STEM centers are equipped with hands-on tools designed to close opportunity gaps and support at-risk students. Maggie Kalasia is a STEAM teacher at Todd County Middle School in Elkton, Kentucky, and recently celebrated a new STEM center with her students.
Some of my students are drawn to my 3D printers just because they think that little fidgets are really nice and that they can actually create things on their own through a website that I allow them to. But a lot of them like my robotics and a lot of them like my Connects because anything robotics, anything that moves, anything that challenges them to make something move, they love it.
That's a TVA Minute. I'm Adam May.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Eagleville Athletics will soon compete on brand new turf surfaces, following a major investment in one of Rutherford County's smaller but highly active school sports programs. School officials recently broke ground on synthetic turf fields for Eagleville's baseball, football, and softball teams. The entire project is being funded by SRM Concrete, with construction crews already on site and completion expected by early August. The upgrade is especially significant because Eagleville holds a unique place in the local sports landscape. It's the only K-12 school in the area and the only Class 1A school in Rutherford County. The new turf will help Eagleville keep pace with larger county programs, many of which already have turf football fields and upgraded baseball and softball facilities. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee Christian School is bringing in a championship-tested leader for its baseball program. MTCS has named Alex Huey as the new head baseball coach for the Cougars. He comes to MTCS after 3 years at Columbia Academy, where he served as an assistant and pitching coach and helped lead the Bulldogs to back-to-back Division IIA state championships. Athletic Director Jason Piercy says Huey brings leadership, passion, and commitment to mentoring young men. MTCS President Matt Tiller says Huey will help to grow a program built on competition and faith. Huey, a Chapel Hill native, also starred as a player at Columbia Academy and later became a Freed-Hardeman University all-time leader in wins, strikeouts, and innings pitched. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing says online ordering makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
I don't know that a lot of people know about this, but we have a website that allows you to order directly from our website, and you can go on there at 11:30 at night, place your order that way. You don't have to call us. You don't have to wait till we're open. You don't have to talk with us. It's very convenient, and a lot of people find it useful.
Submit your order anytime, anywhere at PrintworksTN.com.
PrintworksTN.com.
At Wilson Bacon Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bacon Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bacon Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live, too.
Wilson Bacon Trust, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers, inviting you to come shop with us. Bell Jewelers has the best natural and lab-grown diamond prices in town. Come in so we can show you our wide selection. We have an on-site engraver to make the gift one of a kind. Trust. It's very important in this business. Bell Jewelers has been the store that people trust since 1879. Come see us at Bell Jewelers. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want light?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. I got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, the perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts. Haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Emergency crews have responded to a second explosion at Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing in Bradley County, days after another blast injured 2 workers. The latest happening over the weekend. Firefighters extinguished a small fire inside the Cleveland facilities and no injuries were reported. Officials say there was no danger to the public. Authorities believe both explosions involved titanium powder, but investigators say the incidents were unrelated. Lane closures on state routes in Tennessee will be paused for Memorial Day weekend, allowing drivers to travel through the region more easily. All construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes will be paused by the Tennessee Department of Transportation from noon on Friday through 6 a.m. on Tuesday, May 26th. TDOT notes that while lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on site for some long-term lane closure construction projects.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
In entertainment news, country star Luke Bryan is returning to Nashville's Bridgestone Arena this fall for a special concert celebrating his upcoming album. Luke Bryan and Friends is set for September 24th, just days after the release of Bryan's new album, Signs. The 5-time Entertainer of the Year has sold out his last 6 Bridgestone shows. Bryan recently wrapped his 9th season as a judge on American Idol and is continuing a busy 2026 touring schedule. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
Here's Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing.
We work with the Dapper Owl Coffee Shop, or it could be General Motors or Nissan. We're capable of working with a lot of different organizations.
If it's on paper, they can do it.
We can show you the best way to do something that hopefully will capture your audience. That's part of the gratification in what we do, is helping other businesses.
Submit your order anytime, anywhere at PrintworksTN.com.
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 The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
It's birthday time, 'cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations. Happy birthday to you.
Here we go with celebrity birthdays. 1918, Florence Chadwick, a swimmer, the first to swim the English Channel both ways, died in 1995. In 1925, Malcolm X, African-American human rights activist and Muslim minister, died in 1965. 1945, Peter Townsend, English rock guitarist, vocalist, and composer of The Who.
Open the door.
Let my love open the door.
The door.
Let my love open the door.
The door to my heart.
1946, Andre the Giant, French pro wrestler. World Heavyweight Championship, 1988. WWF World Tag Team Championship. Somebody told me that he drank like 700 beers in one day. He was a big drinker. 700 beers in a
That's
day.
why his hair was curly.
1957. Bill Laimbeer, NBA forward of the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Detroit Pistons. Remember, everybody hated Bill Laimbeer?
Still do to this day.
In 1959, Nicole Brown Simpson was born. Unfortunately, tragic death. 1992, Sam Smith, English singer-songwriter, born in London, England.
Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need.
And that's a look at celebrity birthdays and only 2 people. 2.
It's pitiful, isn't it? We want to wish a happy birthday to Brenda Hall and Janice Domer.
Now, they're not pitiful. It's a number.
We need more birthdays. And you out there, you're holding out on us. You're like, well, I've got a birthday, but I'm not going to get it. Blah, 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 blah. Get them into us. 615.
You go, boy.
893-1450 is the phone number. We're giving away banana pudding from Slick Pig, and if you want it, you got to get it in.
It's time for Today in History.
And May 19th, Today in History. 1884, Ringling Brothers Circus premieres. Don't you remember when we used to have cool music that would follow that up, and now we have that? In 1935, NFL adopts an annual college draft to begin in 1936, and man, have they really come a long way, hadn't they, on the draft? Millions of people out there.
That's a draft.
Oh, like the... Okay, I get it. I get it.
Brian, learn to participate rather
I
than
am
just make
participating.
noises. 1958 South Pacific soundtrack album goes #1 and stays there for 31 weeks. Enchanted evening, you must learn us to know.
Is that Andre the Giant singing? After about number 650?
Across the room.
That's why his hair was curly.
In 1977, the film... Calm him down.
I can't control him.
Somebody, can somebody please give him his medicine?
Yeah, you give him an order and he does the opposite. Okay.
Order.
1977, the film Smoking the Bandit, starring Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, and Jackie Gleason, premieres in New York City. I give up.
Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
Run, bandit, run!
Keep the foot hard on the pedal. Some never mind him.
Can I go home, please? And 1979, In the Navy by the Village People hits #3.
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy, come on now, people, make a stand. In the Navy, can't you see we beat ahead?
In 1992, Some Gave All, debut album by Billy Ray Cyrus, is released. It was a Billboard Album of the Year in 1993.
All gave some gave all. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall.
You know, did you remember that show he was in? He played a doctor. It's called Doc. You remember that?
Oh, no. Huh?
It was on for about 2 years. It was fairly popular.
Do you know that this year's the 20th year of the show he and Miley Cyrus were in together?
Hi, Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, they're going back, aren't they?
I think so.
It's they did a revival. It was like a get together thing a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. The girl
20
that,
years.
The girl that plays on Georgie Loves Man.
She didn't make
come.
it.
Yeah,
she posted a video. She was like, "Hey, I wasn't there because I'm filming the show."
Yeah. In 1999, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, or The Phantom Menace, directed by George Lucas, starring Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and Liam Neeson, is released in cinemas.
Launched Ewan McGregor's career.
Yes, it did. I guess it did. In 2018, American actress Meghan Markle marries Prince Harry at a ceremony in Windsor Castle, making her a member of the British royal family.
Ish.
Till she got kicked out.
And she's making videos now. Okay, that's going to do it for Today in History. John, Brian, and Dalton will be right back with more of the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, better chance for showers and storms, especially after midnight. And lows drop to 67. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, make sure you update your details at MTE.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates.
Good morning. Starting to load up with more volume here coming down through Madison on 65 southbound here at Briley Parkway. It's slow already. 65 south at Trinity Lane. It's building right on schedule, leaving Wilson County. 40 westbound, passing 109 as you work your way over in and through the Mount Juliet area. A little bit of radar on 24 out through certain parts of Rutherford County this morning. Don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck having transmission problems. Come to AMCO on Nolensville Pike. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Dozens of vendors, one local tradition.
Plump, juicy tomatoes.
The Farmers Market, every Tuesday and Friday.
Pick fresh this morning
At Lane Agro Park in Murfreesboro.
Farm fresh eggs.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market, open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Ascension Center.
It's May 18th, and this is your Fox Daily Snapshot. Today is National No Dirty Dishes Day. No one likes to deal with dirty dishes, so instead of cooking a big messy meal, get some takeout or eat on paper plates. However, if you end up having dirty dishes in your sink at the end of the day, why not make a family activity of it? Everyone pitches in, and that way, the mess is cleaned up in no time. Also on this date, in 1953, American pilot Jacqueline Cochran became the first woman to go supersonic, breaking the sound barrier flying a Sabre 3 jet that was borrowed from the Royal Canadian Air Force. And Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington state in 1980. The ensuing landslide was the largest in history. 57 people lost their lives, and the damage caused by the eruption cost $1 billion. If it's your birthday today, you share it with actress and comedian Tina Fey, born in 1970. I'm Tushar Saxena, and that's your Fox Daily Snapshot.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Hey, welcome back. I'm trying to get my lifesaver open.
You're just unraveling the lifesaver.
John Mitchell is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, and he's going to get a free drink from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro.
And you can nominate them.
That was really quick. Are you ready, Dalton?
Not listening.
Trying to make up time.
The SRM Concrete is proud to present today's Good Neighbor of the Day. They are locally grown. They're from here, but they're also nationally known. And their heart, the cool thing is, their heart is still right here with the neighbors who go the extra mile for Rutherford County. So tell us who should be our next featured neighbor by texting neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visiting WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
How about a check of the national news? It's coming up for you right now.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Coming up is Fox News. The time is 7 o'clock. I'm constantly...
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
The plan was to resume bombing Iran today. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
I've put it off for a little while, hopefully maybe forever.
And President Trump says he halted that plan to end the ceasefire because several Gulf countries asked him to let talks continue to try to make a deal.
And if we can do that where there's no nuclear weapon going into the hands of Iran, I think, and if they're satisfied, we will be probably satisfied also.
The president is telling the military to be ready at a moment's notice.
But until some sort of peace agreement is signed, Iran remains in control over the Strait of Hormuz, with nearly all commercial ships still effectively blocked from transiting the strait. Crucial supplies of fertilizer are blocked, as well as other critical goods. In some areas of the world, there are now deep shortages of fuel.
Fox's Jeff Paul in Dubai. They're voting now in 4 of the 6 states holding primaries today. In Kentucky, the most expensive primary race ever pits Thomas Massie, who the president calls the worst Republican congressman in history, against a Trump-backed challenger, Ed Galrine, who tells Fox
he has blocked the president's attempt to unleash our economy, reduce taxes, build the border wall.
Massie says outside money is trying to buy a seat that belongs to the people, not the president. They're also starting to vote now in Alabama, and this is unusual.
For voters in 4 of Alabama's 7 congressional districts, voting will be open, but results will be immediately canceled due to the U.S. Supreme Court recently ruling Alabama can throw out its current congressional district map in favor of an old one. The districts will have another primary in August.
Fox's Eben Brown. Security's beefed up at mosques in the U.S. The day after a shooting at the Islamic Center in San Diego, 3 people were killed in an attack carried out by teenagers found dead in a car blocks away.
The suspects at this point appear to have died from self-inflicted gunshot wounds.
San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall, a mother of one of the teens, called the cops to report her son was missing along with weapons in her car, and he was suicidal. America's listening to Fox News.
If you want unlimited talk, text, and data on a crazy fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you right now for as little as $70 a month. Or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. Stop paying the big guys twice what you need to. Dial pound 250, say my name. That's pound 250 micro to switch to Pure Talk, where the savings are truly unlimited.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I went straight to the official source, Medicare.gov, to get the facts about Medicare. I found answers to all my questions, and I'm ready to get started. And so can you. Just go to Medicare.gov to get the real facts about Medicare.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Well, this could get testy. The acting U.S. Attorney General goes to the Senate next hour for a budget hearing, and Democrats may ask a lot of other questions.
So far, as acting Attorney General, Todd Blanche has overseen the case brought against the Southern Poverty Law Center and charges brought against former FBI Director James Comey. But the DOJ is also now overseeing the creation of a nearly $1.8 billion fund the DOJ says is meant to provide a process to hear and redress claims by those who say they suffered weaponization and lawfare. Next year's budget asks for nearly $5 billion more dollars than last year's, with a plan to hire thousands more agents, attorneys, and immigration judges. Blanche took over after Pam Bondi was fired in early April. Jessica Rosenthal, Fox News.
The transgender legal battles continue, and the latest ruling goes against what the Trump administration is pushing an end to medical treatments for minors.
The Colorado Supreme Court rules 5-2. Children's Hospital Colorado is violating state anti-discrimination law and must resume providing puberty blockers and hormone therapy to patients under 18 before families had sued. Those treatments stopped in January after Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. proposed a block on federal payments to hospitals that offer them. That directive has been vacated in federal court. Children's Hospital Colorado says in a statement it's reviewing the state's Supreme Court ruling and assessing next steps. Chris Foster, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stocks could drop this morning. Dow futures down about 100 points, more than 200 for the NASDAQ. There was overtime playoff drama last night.
Castle. Lobbing. He's unbelievable.
Victor Wembanyama put up 41 points, had 24 rebounds, and led San Antonio to a double overtime win in Oklahoma City. The Spurs beat the defending champion Thunder 122-115 on NBC in Game 1 of the NBA's Western Conference Final. The overtime on ice was in a Game 7. Montreal won it, beating Buffalo 3-2 to advance to the NHL Eastern Conference Final against Carolina. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Gas prices across Rutherford County are continuing to put pressure on local drivers, even as Tennessee remains one of the cheaper states for fuel nationwide. According to AAA figures cited in the report, the national average for regular unleaded is now $4.51 per gallon, while Tennessee's statewide average sits at $4.12. That's down 3 cents from last week's average of $4.15, offering a small bit of relief for motorists who are still paying far more than they were a year ago. Here in Rutherford County, drivers are seeing regular unleaded around $4.08 per gallon. Nearby Bedford County is slightly lower at about $4.03, while drivers in Woodbury are paying closer to $4.26. Williamson County has one of the highest averages in Tennessee, with regular gas around $4.32 per gallon in the Brentwood and Franklin area. Nashville commuters are paying about $4.18 for regular unleaded, while Texas currently holds the cheapest statewide average in the country at $3.97. California remains on the high end, with regular gas averaging $6.15 per gallon, and premium climbing to $6.57. Premium fuel users in Tennessee are now facing an average of $4.98 per gallon. Drivers whose vehicles require premium are encouraged to check the manufacturer guidance before switching to lower octane. Diesel prices have also eased slightly in Tennessee, dropping from $5.19 to $5.16 per gallon. However, that remains 24 cents higher than prices reported just 9 weeks ago. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
We haven't talked about it very much, but we have the best salads anywhere, not just in Murfreesboro, but just anywhere. Check it out. Come eat a salad at Toots. One of those things we really don't advertise and we don't talk about. Toots.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Don't forget about our Monday through Friday lunch specials. They're only $6.99. Slide by and you can even pick them up to go.
Toots. Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Integrity is about doing the right thing, even when it costs us. In 1992, lifelong friends Thomas Cook and Joseph Feeney shook hands after making a simple promise to each other. If either one struck it rich in the lottery, they would split the winnings 50-50. For nearly 3 decades, that promise remained untested. Neither won more than a few dollars, but then it happened. Thomas woke up one morning to discover that he'd won the lottery jackpot worth $22 million. After convincing himself that he wasn't dreaming, Thomas called his friend Joseph and told him they'd both become millionaires. Joseph could hardly believe it and tried to talk Thomas out of honoring this 30-year-old agreement, but Thomas was adamant. A handshake is a handshake, he said. Integrity is about character, not convenience. Without integrity, we shade the truth, cut corners, and take advantage of others. We exchange character for comfort, and we sacrifice transcendent values for cheap personal gain. Integrity motivates us to behave in ways that match our values, to do the right things, not because they're easy, but because principle is what drives us forward. With integrity, we do what's right simply because the right thing is always the right thing to do. Because a handshake, well, it's a handshake. For more to help you thrive, go to FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options: debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5348.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement and remember Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5348.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, better chance for showers and storms, especially after midnight. And lows drop to 67. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 74.
Think the customers know I raise these eggs myself?
They do now. That hen's been louder than your radio.
See you at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. Friday, 8 to noon. Tuesday, 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
Meet the hens behind the eggs.
Good morning. A little bit more volume in the last few minutes. 24 westbound as you come up through the Antioch area in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County on 24 right now. You're on time at the moment down I-40 through the Mount Juliet area now. It's building pretty good, leaving Wilson County, headed over into Hermitage, already slow go. 65 south here at Trinity Lane. Princess Hot Chicken has the city's original hot chicken recipe. They also need some road pennies. Go by and see them today at 3 locations, princesshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle, auctions are easy and profitable. You don't have to worry about the hassle of repairs or showings, and you'll receive multiple offers on auction day.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Laughter and smile, so warm and true. Making mornings sweet with a country view. Rise and shine, the morning's new. John, Brian, and Dalton are here for you. With the Wake Up Crew, it's a brighter day.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is a brighter day. Hope your Tuesday's going well. It's May 19th. Hey, school's just about out. I think it's the city. Their last full day's Friday. The county has a couple of full days next week, but the 28th is the last half day for city, the 29th for county. So that's at the end of next week. So school is out. A lot of those, well, the seniors have graduated, and the others in high school, they're doing final exams and that kind of thing. So it's quite the time for our local schools. Can't believe summer's here. Spring Fling is this week as we wrap up high school sports for the 2025-26 season. And Memorial Day is a week from yesterday. So coming up this Monday is Memorial Day. So you got that to look forward to as well. The whole gang is here for this Tuesday morning, and we're glad you're hanging out with us. We have got Taco Tuesday coming up. See if there's any Taco Tuesday news. Do you have any Taco Tuesday news that we're going to share this morning? You have anything off the tip of your tongue?
I did, but now I can't remember it. But it'll come back to me.
We've got the ever popular What's for Supper, Grandpa. So all of that coming up.
Is that popular? Okay, great.
I guess.
All right.
Here's something that's unpopular. The Tennessee Titans. Their schedule's been released, John.
Yes.
Listen to this. I'm not going to give you the opponents because it doesn't matter. They're probably going to lose most of the games anyway.
No, stop.
But here's their schedule. I'm going to say
be positive.
Home or away.
We're going to go through and see whether it's wins or loss.
I'm not even going to give you the opponents because here's the point of home and away. Listen how the NFL loves the Titans. Home, away, home, away, bye. Home, away, home, away, home, away. Every other week. They're either home or traveling. Every other week.
Except the first week.
Except the first week when they're home twice. They don't have two. They have 2 road trips together, back to back, and 2 home. But every other, it's the 1 week at home, 1 week away. 1 week at home, 1 week away. There's a lot of travel.
The first game they're going to win.
The Jets?
I think they'll win that game.
Okay.
That's at home.
Eagles?
They'll lose.
Giants?
It's at home, though.
It is at home.
Giants?
Away?
Probably not. Probably lost.
At Baltimore?
Loss.
Home against Houston?
They'll win that game.
Really?
That'll be one of the upsets.
At Indy?
They'll lose.
Home against the Browns?
They'll win.
At the Bengals?
Depends on if the quarterback for Cincinnati's hurt or not.
Then they have the bye. Then it's the Panthers at home.
They might win that game. Yes, they'll win that game. I think they're going to win 6 games.
So they've got the Panthers at home, then they're at Dallas, then they have the Panthers again away.
Yeah. I think they're going to wind up 7-6 or 6-11 or 7-10.
Then they've got Washington
Detroit. Indy again.
Is Detroit home or here?
It's away.
Away? No, they won't win that one.
Home against Indy. At the Las Vegas Raiders. Home against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then they're at Houston to end the season.
I think they're going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think they'll beat Indianapolis.
Twice?
No, just once.
Okay. Will they beat Texas twice?
No.
So they'll split there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I think 7 wins would be a good season.
Well, they did a lot of favors for the old Titans. Home, away, home, away, home, away, home, away. But anyway.
I think they're going to have 2 home games to begin next year because you know why.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to try to get those 2 big crowds in before.
In the new stadium.
I don't know if the teams have anything to do with it, though. I don't really know how that's done.
Yeah, I don't either.
But they said this schedule's easier than last year's. I don't see it.
I don't either.
I mean, everybody's tough for the Titans.
John, I know you've been to the Pigeon Forge area, and this place is also you've spent money at this place, and you've also spent money at this place down in Orange Beach, the Track Family Fun Park.
Yeah.
The Track Family Fun Park in Pigeon Forge will be closing November 1st.
Why? Why on earth?
After 42 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Why on earth?
From what I have been able to read, they don't really say why they're closing, to be honest with you.
I
didn't watch the story. I printed this story after Dalton sent that in our family group chat because we've spent many dollars there.
Yeah, that was a popular one. The first year we went to Pigeon Forge, right when you started working here 19 years ago. That was the first time we took like a bigger family vacation. We went to Pigeon Forge, and we stayed at a hotel that was right behind the track. Like it was walking distance. Like it was right there.
That's nice.
And so we
have real nice.
And so
you could hear those go-karts going. Yeah.
And so
night.
we went there just about every night.
I would say.
I did bungee jumping there. Like they had like a big bungee jumping thing. Like we did. We went there just about every night.
Did you ride on the track? Did you get on?
Yes.
You did the go-karts.
I did the go-karts. I also did the little water thing too, where you shot water. Did the bumper cars. I did not do the skydiving.
Now, do they have putt-putt golf there too? Yeah.
I've been reading there are a lot of go-kart tracks that were temporarily closing.
Is it because of gas?
For gas prices. I saw a thing about that. Like a lot of them were temporarily closing. I don't think you would permanently close down because of that.
Well, who knows?
But it's Pigeon Forge, and there are 100,000 go-kart tracks there.
Right.
So it could just be competition.
So we've been to the track in Pigeon Forge. We've been to the one in Destin. I've driven by the one in Orange Beach. So I've seen 3 of them. The company also has the Fat Daddy's Arcade that's in Destin and in Orange Beach. So it's a family business, but I never saw why they were closing it. Yeah. But go-karts, mini golf, bumper cars.
There's a lot less racetracks in Orange Beach.
Right.
There's probably 3 total.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, I guess it does. But anyway, you might want to go. It's the final lap this season.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The San Antonio Spurs, in double overtime, took Game 1 of the West Finals at Oklahoma City, 122-115. Victor Wembanyama finished with 41 points and 24 rebounds. Alex Caruso of OKC scored 31 points off the bench. The East Finals start Tuesday with Cleveland at New York. The Pelicans' new head coach is Jamal Mosley, who was just fired by Orlando after 5 years there. In the NHL playoffs, to end the second round, Montreal won a Game 7 in overtime at Buffalo 3-2, eliminating the Sabres after the Canadiens blew an early 2-0 lead. The East Final will start in Raleigh on Thursday. Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett did not attend the start of OTAs. He wants a pay raise. The Padres moved into first in the NL West, beating the Dodgers 1-0 on a first-inning homer. The Angels, on a 2-run homer in the ninth, beat the A's 2-1.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
My name is Laura Lynn, and my family needed legal help. The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders. Never once did I feel secondary to anything else that was going on.
We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables. We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew at 7:22 on a Taco Tuesday. Well, of course, a second ago we talked about the track in Pigeon Forge, and it got us to talking during the sports and stuff here about, vacations and eating places. And Dalton's always been fascinated by the Italian place. When we went, we'd always have to go. Johnny Carino's.
We went there, and it may have been outside of Demas's, which we went to on occasion when I was a kid, like some of the first Italian food I'd had. And it's not the best Italian food I'd had, but man, you get the bow tie festival. Everything else there, I haven't had anything else there. You get the bow tie festival, and it is incredible. It's the first place I ever dipped bread into olive oil. I was like, wow, this place is so fancy. But it was good. Well, I went back. I guess it's been probably close to 3 years ago now. Me and Megan, we took just a weekend trip to Dollywood. We decided we were going to go. So we left Saturday morning, we drove up, and we drove back Saturday night. And for dinner, that's where we left Dollywood, went to eat dinner there, and then drove home.
In a short period of time.
We did the full day at Dollywood, and then we ate lunch there, and then we left at probably 4, ate dinner, and then drove home. And then I went to church the next morning.
So you know what my favorite place is in Gatlinburg or in Pigeon Forge? Mama's Farmhouse. Have you ever been to Mama's Farmhouse? It's they have good breakfast and stuff there.
Is it two-story?
You go up a hill. It's right when you go into.
I think I've been there. Yeah,
almost,
good breakfast.
Yes, great breakfast. That's the first place I had chocolate gravy.
Yeah, I've been there for breakfast. It's good. It's really good.
And so it's family style when they bring it all out. So, but that's one of my favorite places.
I
love
love
chocolate gravy was something else, man.
I love family style restaurants. Paula Deen's.
Yeah.
And we have one in Nashville now. I love family style.
I thought they closed the one somewhere, but I guess they've got one in Nashville. That's good.
I think so.
That's good.
We went a couple of years ago.
To the one in Nashville?
Mm-hmm. We went after we saw Dune, because we went to see it in IMAX, and then we went to Paula Deen's. After me, it was just me, you and Bobby.
No, it's not a buffet.
So it's family style.
No.
So you order and they bring the food to your table.
That's right.
But it's unlimited. It's all you can eat.
Yeah.
But they bring it out to you.
No, that's the one that's on the second story. The bottom floor is like their gift shop and stuff,
right,
because it's like an hour wait. The place in Pigeon Forge where it was is where they had the Ferris wheel, the big Ferris wheel.
So they don't have one in Pigeon Forge. It's in Destin. We ate there the first time when we went to Destin. It's at the. It's a big mall with a huge Ferris wheel in Destin.
I've only at Paula Dean's. I've had at a.
I'm sure they have one in Pigeon Forge, but that's not where we didn't eat at the one there. We ate at the one at the beach.
Savannah, Georgia. It was a Paula Dean's there. A great little town. I think you'd like it.
So what are some of the best eating places there? Have you been to the Old Mill in Pigeon Forge?
The Old Mill's good. They have apple butter there.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we went for breakfast one time and went for lunch. But I think it's family style too.
I think everything we went was breakfast. Mainly.
A lot of their stuff there is breakfast. They got all those pancake houses. Yeah. And then the dinner shows are fun. That's a big thing there.
According to what I'm reading here, one of the best places to eat there is the dinner show. What is that? Hatfields and McCoy's dinner show. That it's one of the best places to eat.
What you were thinking of, by the way, because I looked it up, the Paula Dean's Family Kitchen in Destin, Florida, and the one in Panama City both closed.
Okay.
So those are the ones that closed, but I think the one in Nashville is still open.
This actually says that Puckett's Restaurant is one of the top places to eat. Now, we, of course, have one in Murfreesboro, and it started in Nashville, but the one in Pigeon Forge is very popular, apparently. I think just country cooking there does well.
That's it. It's almost all country cooking and
pancake places.
Pancake places.
I mean, there's also, and I've got to see if I can find the name of it here. I think I saw it a second ago. There's an old diner there that was really good in Pigeon, right at Wears Valley Road.
It's got that. The building is chrome.
Sunliner.
Yeah,
I think that's the name of it.
The building's chrome, and there's a big Elvis statue out front.
Alamo
like
Steakhouse. We've been to the Alamo too there.
Have we?
Yeah. There used to be a Duff's Buffet. Do you ever remember eating at a Duff's smorgasbord?
Yeah.
They had one of those in the Pigeon Forge area, but it unfortunately closed, I think, when Duff's. But Duff's was like one of the last things before you went up the mountain into Gatlinburg from Pigeon Forge. They had a Shoney's right there too, right beside it. So, the Old Mill, Sawyer's Farmhouse. That's another one for breakfast.
Well, just like vacation places. I remember we went
Did y'all do anything else at Pigeon Forge?
We ate every meal.
A lot. The last time we went to the beach, we drove because we found out, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was a place you and
Po Folks.
So we drove like an hour and a half to go to Po Folks.
We stayed in Destin, but we went to Panama City because they had one there.
Good little drive.
Yeah, pretty good drive. All right, that's Taco Tuesday Part 1.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
I lived in Riverbend and had a really large garden that was having trouble. So I was thinking about downsizing, but not necessarily moving to independent living until I came to the Villages. And I think it would be for a lot of other people if they consider that.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You call, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, it's 7:30 here from the Wake Up Crew on the Big G, WGNS. How about our good neighbor of the day?
Our good neighbor of the day today is John Mitchell. He's today's good neighbor for all he does to support the community. He's getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And SRM Concrete is proud to present today's good neighbor. They may be nationally known, but they're also locally grown, and their heart is right here with the neighbors who go the extra mile for Rutherford County. Tell us who should be our next good neighbor of the day by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visiting WGNSradio.com/good neighbor.
Last chance to get your birthdays and anniversaries into us this morning as well. The phone number 615-893-1450 on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. Again, last call for birthdays. We're going to announce them in about a half an hour.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. And then tonight, better chance for showers and storms, especially after midnight, and lows drop to 67. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Good morning. Clean up on that. Earlier wreck, 24 East just passed that Jolton exit. It was up there long enough to jam up that traffic that's trying to get in from Clarksville through Jolton on 24 East at Whites Creek Pike. Again, really slow up through there as traffic builds even more down I-40 West through the Mount Juliet area, leaving Wilson County, headed on in and through Hermitage. Princess Hot Chicken has a new grilled chicken sandwich. It's delicious. Try it today with 3 locations. Order online, princesshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A Tennessee mother is speaking out after her daughter and other students were allegedly victimized by a classmate accused of using artificial intelligence to create explicit, altered images and videos. Paula Eldred said that what should have been a memorable senior year has instead been filled with detectives, attorneys, and adult problems that no teenager should have to face. Eldred said her daughter discovered the images late one night and came to her in tears. She said that some videos were allegedly taken without her daughter's knowledge in public places, while other pictures were taken from social media and altered. The now 18-year-old suspect faces dozens of charges connected to sexual exploitation of minors and unlawful photography. The case is moved from juvenile court to criminal court, with another court appearance expected in early August. Eldred's daughter is also listed as an alleged victim in a federal lawsuit against XAI, with claims tied to the production of child sexual abuse material. For parents across Rutherford County, the case is a reminder that online images can be misused, even when families believe that they're being careful. That warning comes as scammers are also targeting older Tennesseans through calls, texts, emails, and social media. A new Smart Asset report found that Tennessee ranked 35th in the nation for fraud reports involving victims over 60, with business imposter scams listed as the state's most common type. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick, digestible format, be sure to check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network. And I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
For nearly 15 years, Branches has been the place to go to find help for mental, behavioral, and emotional needs. Branches is also a place to turn for wellness. Branches weight loss, wellness care, and med management are important components in the overall ministry and message that Branches has to the Good Neighbor community. Go to branchescounselingcenter.com or call 615-904-7170.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
Brighten up your face and make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Get rid of brown splotches, red marks on our face, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. Look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
On Heritage Park Drive, behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back at 7:35 on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. Taco Tuesday. All right, we've got to talk about a few more vacation spots and eating. It's almost vacation time, so I mean it's
people are
very
booking their
appropriate.
vacations. Well, their vacations are booked. Now they're trying to get their itinerary together. You know, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go eat?
So the reason that I wanted to go to Po Folks that time, we talked about this at 7:22. We drove from Destin all the way to Panama City because they had a few Po Folks restaurants down there, and
Just one. It's the last surviving one in the country.
Well, there was more than one location. There was one in Alabama, and there were a couple in Florida down there, but yes, there were just a few. But it used to be a pretty big chain, and we had one in Murfreesboro. In fact, the Po Folks used to be where, what is
Champy's.
Champy's.
I'm sorry. Where I confused was all of the Po Folks restaurants are in Florida. So Florida's the last state with a Po Folks.
Correct. So
That's
it
what I
wasn't in
meant to say.
Alabama. Yeah. So we went. My dad loved to go there. I mean, and we went like every Friday, and that was succeeded by the Catfish House, which was also on that side of town. But when I was a kid, it was always Po Folks. They had a stump in the front where they hammered in coins, and so you would try to pull the coins out of the stump. That was something just to pass time. But I can remember my dad going back. He got a steak of some type, and he ordered it well done like he always did, and his steak was not well done. So he picks up his plate, takes it into the kitchen, and says, and I quote, "Will you please kill the cow? It's still bellowing at me." So, yeah. But
fond memory.
Yeah. But we went to Po Folks down there. Also, was it in Destin, that McGuire's, that Italian
McGuire's
place?
It's Irish.
Irish, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
but it's in Destin. It's still open. I checked.
Yeah, I've been there. That's a good place.
Man, they have, as an appetizer, they have Reuben egg rolls. And so it's like Reuben meat, and you dip it in Thousand Island, and it's got, it's got sauerkraut in there, but it's in an egg roll, and they fry it. It is so good. It is one of the greatest appetizers I've ever had at any restaurant.
Isn't it funny when you see something like that while other restaurants don't steal that?
I know.
Use it. But
I'm seeing lately, where was it that had those?
Aldi had Reuben Bites.
Okay, yeah. No, there was a restaurant. Was it...
Well, I bought them, and I sent you a picture of it that I found them at Aldi when I went, and I got them, and they were really good.
Well, there was
Reuben Bites.
It was the place that has sushi and burger. Drake's. No, yes, Drake's had them.
It was I think it was the special
for Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
And they were good. We tried them there. Now they have Southwest egg rolls, which I also love.
Yeah. I just love egg rolls.
That's the only other place I've had them is at Drake's. They had those. Now you made a Reuben dip once that was really good.
I made it for Christmas, I think. Yeah. But I found those Reuben Bites, and they were pretty decent.
You're not a big seafood guy, though, are you? Really?
Not a ton. I like fried fish, catfish especially. But, yeah. Now, when we went to the beach, my favorite was the crab cakes in an orange marmalade dipping sauce.
Where was that at?
It was in Destin, and we never found it again.
Yeah, because we went, and then
it was the first time we went to Destin.
You know, you really need
so
to,
good.
You need to really write places down.
When something
and
like
their
that's really
address,
good,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where you'll know to go back. I remember the old homemade ice cream shop in Panama City. We used to go every time, and I memorized the letter. You know, the back roads, you go GH, and it was H.
Okay.
And I remembered that because you turn left, and it's right there when you get in there.
It was the Crab Trap. Was the restaurant, but the problem was
there were like three or something.
Well, the sauce was recommended to you by the server. I remember this now. That they said you should try dipping it in this sauce, and then you couldn't figure out what sauce it was.
Yeah, they never tasted the same. But anyway, back to wrap it up in a second.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Time to salute the Doug Young Educator of the Month, presented by WGNS and City Tile and Floor Covering. We're spotlighting Matthew and Mary Ellen Smith. They are both teachers at Riverdale High School in the theater department.
I decided to become an educator after watching my wife for 4 years and working with her, building her sets and doing those things. I really enjoyed working with the students.
I absolutely love it. I understand why God put me here because I think I was meant to be an educator. Something that I would like to accomplish, seeing one of my former students actually be on Broadway or in a big movie or a TV show, something so that these other kids can see that it is attainable.
I agree with Mary Ellen. That would be really, really awesome. Because we would be willing to go travel pretty much anywhere to watch them in that performance.
Matthew and Mary Ellen Smith at Riverdale are the Doug Young Educator of the Month, proudly sponsored by City Tile and Floor Covering on Spring Street.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, the waning moments here of the Wake Up Crew for this Tuesday. Be kind to our friends from out of town who are here for Spring
Run
Fling
them off
this
the
week.
road. Get them out of here. We don't want you here.
Actually, spend your money here, so maybe our taxes won't go up.
Do that also.
Yeah. Today's good neighbor, John Mitchell, SRM Concrete, good neighbor of the day for everything that he does in supporting the community. So, John, congrats, and enjoy the 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee that you'll be able to get, your drink of choice there. SRM Concrete, proud to salute our good neighbors here. And birthdays, anniversaries, we've already had the final call for that, but we're going to announce all those names on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club coming up here in just a second. And speaking of 7 Brew, they have over 20,000 drink combinations, so you're never going to run out of options there.
No.
By the time you get to 19,999, well, you won't remember what the first one you had was, right? Yeah, probably not. But they're bringing good energy in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne every single solitary day at 7 Brew. And thanks to our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric, did you know that Sharing Change has donated over $12 million to local nonprofits? Your spare change really does add up, and you can learn how you can make a difference at sharingchange.org. Tuesday, May 19th, almost in the books, episode 1913 of The Wake Up Crew.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. A pirate walks into a bar wearing a paper towel on his head, and the bartender says, "What's with the paper towel?" The pirate replies, "Arg! There's a bounty on me head."
Ooh, I think he added a little something there at the end of
He
that.
did. I liked the pirate impression.
Yeah, I think he added that little on me head. On me head. Yeah.
I gave that a 5.
Me too.
I thought it was a good joke. Very solid joke.
Made up for yesterday's.
Yes, it did. And he needed to make up for yesterday's.
Your jokes are amazing.
Thanks, Alan. I know I've got a true friend.
Gave him a 5.
What have we learned today?
Yes, yes.
We learned you're a jerk.
I was about to say it. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I didn't.
How rude.
What did we learn?
We talked a lot in Taco Tuesday today. I mean, this was only a few minutes ago, but we kind of had a theme for Taco Tuesday where we were talking about vacation foods.
You know what the theme I found out about this today? The theme was the Barretts, when they go vacation, it's eat, and more eat.
Man, that's what a vacation's for me. I like that. My whole thing, I love to go on vacation specifically to eat. I would take an eat vacation.
An eatcation? Eatcation?
Vacation.
So when do you think you'll get Little Bit on her first excursion to the beach?
I don't know. Whenever somebody's paying for it, probably.
Oh.
The second somebody calls and says, "Hey, we're going to the beach. Do you want to come? We're paying for it." I'll be like, "Yes, we're
So
there."
that happens at your family too. Okay, I thought it was just me. Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
Hey, if you'll pay for the room and board, and you pay for the meals. Oh no, you're talking about all of it, buddy. Every bit of it.
So yeah.
But don't you want Lena to have that experience of having the beach?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll take her. Just myself.
No, he'll take Megan.
No, you can hold her while you're on the beach, and then we'll go eat.
Yeah. That's how it'll turn out. Well, don't forget, you can check the podcast of the Wake Up Crew. It'll be up shortly at WGNSradio.com. This is another thing we talked about today.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's at
Of course, that was 75 years ago, and it's coming back this year with Chevrolet a little bit.
How? In what way? In what form?
I don't know what her name was.
He didn't pull it. He didn't save it.
Oh.
Brooke Lee.
Why would I save it? That was a 6 o'clock.
It's for America's 250th. Chevrolet is bringing back several old ad campaigns. That just happens to be one of them. I saw while I was pumping gas, because now I get advertised to even while I'm pumping my gas.
Well,
load it up and
if you're headed off on vacation, eastbound and down, hammer to the floor. We'll be back tomorrow,
Find
though.
an eating place.
We're not going to be vacationing anytime soon. Have a good day, everybody. See you next time.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Spotty showers and storms are possible in the area by late this afternoon or early this evening. Highs top out near 90 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour.